Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Motor City Wrestling Titans Collide. We are live here in Richmond, Virginia, and my God, do we have a huge pay-per-view event for you guys here tonight. Starting things off, we're going to get things going with our UPWA Tag Team Championship match. Aztecsgo challenging Blood Money for the UPWA Tag Team titles here in just a moment. After this, we got Emily Sharp facing Sarah Baker and Amanda Nightblade in a handicap match. Then Drew Campbell and Straight Edge battle it out inside the Tiger Cage. After that is our mid-card match of the night. The United States Women's Championship will be on the line when champion Selena Dominguez defends against Jessica Taylor. After that, when we have Chris Hunter and Devin Russ, those two behemoths, those two titans will collide under no holds barred. Right after that is our first of two main events, where Oxley will challenge Johnny Nightblade for the UPWA Championship in a rematch from Apocalypsis. And of course, our main event, a fatal four-way elimination contest for the European Championship. Deuce is going to defend the European title against the Golden Star Tyler Van Diver, DJ Duncan Jones, and the Bad Luck King, Shinzo Tabata. Like I said, it is a jam-packed card, and I cannot wait to get things underway. We're going to start this night up here in just a moment, like I said, with our UPWA Tag Team Championship match. Fancy new loading graphics. I see UPWA is coming up the world. No, actually. Nope, nothing new. That was just a fucking stock thing from 2K19. Fucking wish we get a forge shit on that one. I'm sure I can figure something like that. I know I really wanted to, but that's too much fucking effort. Oh, but yeah, we're gonna get the show on the road here in just a moment as soon as this loading screen fucking decides to hurry the hell up. At this rate, the theme song's gonna finish before the show starts. It's a close race, I have to say. How you doing, Jordan? What was I about to say? I was about to say something, I forget what it was. Hey, there's Brendan. This shit gonna fucking start or what? Is the episode? Yeah, it is. You not fucking watched the pay-per-view before? Appreciate you having my back there, but yeah, this is a Motor City Wrestling pay-per-view, so we have the Motor City Wrestling logo down there below me. But now we're going to go ahead and get our first match started. Like I said, it is Aztecsgo taking on Blood Money for the UPWA Tag Team Championship. Let's go ahead and get to it. I'm doing pretty good, thank you for asking. And you're all good, Brendan. Now, Aztecsgo have a rich history with championship gold around their waists. It's no secret that these two superstars are two of the best inside that ring, and together, they become even greater. Aztecsgo, as a tag team, hold 31 wins and 16 losses. They are two-time UPWA Tag Team Champions and are the inaugural World Tag Team Champions. But if they can defeat Blood Money here tonight, they will become the first ever three-time UPWA Tag Team Champs. Hard to argue that momentum is on their side, however, seeing as how last week on Motor City Wrestling, Aztecsgo had to team up with Straight Edge. Apparently, they were originally supposed to work with Pedro Rodriguez, but he canceled on them last minute, resulted in Aztecsgo having to work with Straight Edge instead in a six-man tag against Blood Money, and things did not go Aztecsgo's way. And of course, there they are. Led by Damian Deaver, there's Oxley as well. He'll be in action in our first of 2 main events later on tonight. Akane Tanaka, the UPW Women's Champion, joining the rest of Blood Money as well. She won her title back last week on Extreme Takedown Wrestling. And as of now, 3/4 of Blood Money are draped in gold. If Damian Deaver and Brian Brutus can retain here tonight, and if Oxley can win the UPW Championship later on, every member of Blood Money is going to have championship gold around their waist. But it's going to be very interesting to see how Aztecs fare in this environment. Like I said, last week, the numbers were evened. 6-man tag team match. It was Aztecs and Straight Edge. They lost to Blood Money. Tonight, the odds are against Aztecs. It is more of a 4-on-2 scenario if you count Oxley and Akane Tanaka at ringside. So to me, it's going to be very interesting to see how this one goes. And of course, that is what it is all about, the UPWA Tag Team Championship. There have been 15 pairs of champions in the past. Could we see a 16th in Aztexico? That is, of course, after JoJo finishes his stroke.
At a combined weight of 346 pounds, Loco Lee Lopez and Santana Santos.
Aztexico also the longest reigning UPW Tag Team Champs in history, 273 days, starting at the beginning of 2021.
And their opponents, at a combined weight of 497 pounds, they are the Brian Brutus and Damian Deaver.
And of course, Blood Money, this is their 35th day as the UPW Tag Champs. Won the titles just over a month ago from the Bakers on an episode of Motor City Wrestling. But now it's time to get this matchup started. It is Loco Lee Lopez and the hometown hero Brian Brutus starting this matchup off. And Brutus immediately, like a Mack truck, just runs over his opponent. This is a bit of a rematch from a singles match these two had last month, where Loco Lee Lopez was able to outpace and outmaneuver Brian Brutus long enough to score the win. Will we see a similar feat here tonight by the Luchador, or will Brian Brutus be able to overpower him this time around? So far, it's looking like we're seeing the latter, but Lopez now starting to get back into it. No, maybe not. Eats a forearm from the big man. Gets rocked up against the ropes. Now Brutus pulls him in and tosses him into the ropes. Gonna pick him right back and throw him into the corner. This is not where Loco Lee Lopez wants to be. Tag is made to Damian Deaver, who's on the top rope. There's the power slam, and Deaver follows up with a diving headbutt. More of a falling headbutt, if anything, but regardless, Loco Lee Lopez able to get by Deaver and make the tag to Santos. Santana Santos is a superstar who's been on a bit of a cold streak as of late. We've seen nothing but losses from him in recent weeks. Can he turn things around here at Titans Collide to win the UPW Tag Team titles once again alongside Loco Lee Lopez? Damian Deaver with those curb stomps now goes for the cover, but only gets a 1. Gonna pick Santos right back up. Look at a follow-up here, but Santos with a reversal clothesline takes him down. And now a kick to the back. Deaver rolls out of the way. And from behind, an Olympic slam. Now a stomp to the arm as well. Goes behind, has a camel clutch locked in, but Santana Santos' leg reaches the bottom rope and forces a break. Deaver going to have to try something else if he wants to retain the tag titles. Double stomp and a kick to the back as well. Now another stomp to the back. Follows up, has the side headlock employed. Transitions into a head, saying the Diamond getting a bit cocky here on the grand stage. Now going to pick Santos back up. And there's the reversal. Now it is Santos in control. There's a beautiful Northern Lights suplex. Pops right back up to his feet, showing no signs of fatigue. Now has the last chance to be locked in as well. Trying to force Deaver to tap out this time. And no, Deaver able to grab the wrist and break the grip. And escape the hold. Now picks Santos back up, has him by the hair. Trying to bring him into Blood Money's corner. That's not going to work. Santos able to escape the hold. A couple of elbows to the midsection allows him to do so. Now a forearm shot. And turns him around as well. Setting him up, using the ropes. Delivers Destino. Still not done though. Going to pick Deaver right back up and throw him into the corner to Locally Lopez. Tag is not made. No, Santana Santos wants to do this the boring way. Has him tied up in the Tree of Woe. Gonna go to the top turnbuckle across the ring. Brian Brutus objecting, but the referee keeping him on the apron. Santana Santos gonna say his prayers as he starts to get counted out. And he's gonna go coast to coast. Now going to drag one half of the tag team champions away from the ropes. Hooks the outside leg to become the tag team champion. But Brian Brutus is right there at the count of one to break things up. Oz Texico quick to get rid of him though. Lopez throws him into the corner. Hold on a second. Off the middle rope. Off. Oh, a diving cross body takes Brutus out of the equation. Deaver is on his own for now. Able to fight out of this cross armbar though. And now a kick to the gut, trying to turn things around. There's a disrespectful slap. Knocks Santos down to the mat, but Santos with a reversal. There's the wheel kick, and a steel chair gets slipped into the ring. Santos perhaps going to take advantage. Maybe not. Throws him into the corner instead. Look to make a tag this time, but it is Deaver who turns things around and finds that reversal. Now throws Santos into the corner. Kick got cut. Spinning wheel kick. Now drags him away from the ropes. I thought he was about to do something else there. But still an effective monkey flip. Takes down the diamond. And now you see the #1 contender for the UPWA Championship trying to buy Deaver time. No, buying Brian Brutus some time. Just drags Santos out of the ring. And this is where the numbers game comes into play. You saw how long Damian Deaver was down for. He was hurt after that monkey flip. But thanks to the efforts of not only Oxley, not only Brian Brutus, but apparently Akane Tanaka as well, this is a 4-on-1 handicap that Santana Santos is facing at the moment. And now he's having a seizure. He can't handle it. And Deaver still can't fucking capitalize. Oh my god, this has a fucking 4-on-1 advantage, still can't get control. Either way though, Santos off the top turnbuckle, going, what? Wait, what? Hold on. Is this a disqualification? Wait. What the fuck just happened? Did he just, no, that wasn't a count out. Did Deaver just hit Akane Tanaka? Is that what happened? Can I get a replay on this? Probably not. It's probably going to crash. I guarantee you it crashes. I can just about guarantee you that it crashes here somewhere. Okay, we're not getting a replay. Well, I guess Damian Deaver hit Akane Tanaka, and that got the DQ. Will this one show it? Nope. All right. I'm not sure if I like that. Now, as much as I'm fine with Blood Money retaining via DQ, I'm not sure how hitting your manager gets you disqualified. I think that's literally just a 2K thing, punishing you for hitting a woman, I guess. So I'll be honest, I think what I want to do is just rematch this. As much as I don't want... No, Santos didn't hit Akane, because Aztexico won. If Santos hit Akane, then Blood Money would have won by DQ. Yeah, exactly. Like, that's the only thing that could have happened, is Deaver somehow hit Akane Tanaka. So, because that's just a 2K mechanic and not how actual wrestling works, I think I'm just going to rematch this shit. Fuck it. Alright, well. The match continues on. Santos and Deaver made tags. And now Brutus and Lopez are legal once again. Fucking weird how things just work out there. I really hope that we don't have a similar result at the end of this one. Because, man, that is just a, that is not how I want to start Titans Collide, I gotta say. Brian Brutus dropping that brutal elbow across the chest of Loki Lopez, trying to break his ribs with that one as he drops all of his weight down. But Lopez still finds a way to fight on with these quick strikes. Brutus shutting him down, though. There's a hard right hand. Lopez, however, throws him into the ropes and misses the double stomp. Now goes behind, looking for a Russian leg sweep with the arm trap behind the back. Now it's all of Brutus's weight coming down on his own body. But Lopez not done yet. Has him locked in. Has him locked into this crossface. Couldn't quite find the name for it there for a sec. Yeah, I hope not, Brendan. Lopez going to throw him into the corner. Brutus with a reversal. The back elbow caught him. And now is Brutus throwing him into Blood Money's corner once again. But this time Lopez, with a big boot, staggers the big man, throws him into the corner once more. Knife edge chop across the chest, and off the rebound, drop kick right across the side of the head. And now Lopez, what's he thinking here? Maybe going to make a tag to Santos, maybe not. Going to drag Brutus back towards the middle of the ring, has him by the arm. Can he get the big man up? And he does. Tosses Brutus with that monkey flip. Going to pick him back up. Has him in a front face lock. Brutus with a reversal, though. Throws him into Blood Money's corner once again. And this time, tag is made to Damian Deaver. Once again, the scoop slam and the falling headbutt combination. Deaver going to pick up the challenger, setting him up. Wait, no, gets caught in a side headlock. Maybe not. Trips him up and sends him face first into the canvas. But now it's Lopez who gets back up. A shoulder breaker and a forearm. But Deaver goes behind. Back breaker, neck breaker combo. And now Deaver picks the challenger back up once again. Throws him into the corner. Throws him off the ropes. Looking for a knee. He gets caught, though. Now it's Lopez who drapes her across the middle rope and going up and over. Oh! Sort of a hot shot across the middle rope. Now Lopez setting him up here. Looking for La Profecia. And into the corner, going for, hooks the outside leg to win the tag team titles, but only a 2 count. Now it's Lopez picking Deaver back up, throws him into the corner. Tag not made. Deaver gets a back elbow. And now throws him once again into Blood Money's corner. Tag is made back to Brutus. And hold on, what did he get? Throws him into Brutus. Oh, what a big boot. And somehow Lopez has the wherewithal to get back up and hit him with a jawbreaker to turn things back around. Now has Brutus, brings him into the corner. And this time the tag is made to Santos. These guys setting up, double punch to the midsection and a splash. With Brian Brutus' head getting caught in the middle. These two just celebrating. May not be time yet. But still, Santos in control for the moment. Not anymore. Brutus has him up, setting him up for the brutalizer. And into the cover. Hooks the outside leg to retain the UPW Tag Team Championship, but he only gets a 1. Santos with a reversal tag is made back to Damian Deaver. Frequent tags on display by Blood Money so far in this match. Both men right back up. Deaver with a single leg drop kick, and Santos up again. I'm not sure if Deaver was expecting that. Santos able to throw him into the corner, but there's the reversal. And takes Lopez down. No tag to be made. Kicks to the gut and a headbutt and a hard right hand as well. Now Deaver to the outside. Has Santos in his sights. Looking for this drive-by drop kick. Right to the side of the head. And right into the cover. Blood has been drawn. But only gets a 2 count. Deaver gonna pick him back up and throw him into the or throw him off the ropes. And this time he gets that kitchen sink he was looking for earlier. Quick stomp to the chest. Santos trying to make that tag to Lopez. Can't quite get there. Damian Deaver able to cut him off at the pass. Now a kick. It got caught. Santos turns him around. Setting him up using the turnbuckle for Destino. Drags him away from the ropes. Veteran move there by Santana Santos. Goes for the cover. Hook of the outside leg to win the UPW Tag titles, but he only gets a 2. And now a drop kick right to the back of the head. Picks Deaver back up. Throws him into the corner. And makes the tag to Locally Lopez. These guys setting up for an assisted Profecia. Damian Deaver is in a bad way here, folks. Lopez goes for the cover. But Brian Brutus breaks it up at 1. And Lopez takes him out. But now you see Akane Tanaka up on the apron distracting Locally Lopez. Trying to get in his head, trying to buy Deaver some time. Heard a fucking weird noise outside. Either way, Lopez... Well, I thought he had regained his focus. Apparently not. Deaver takes advantage. Schoolboy, and there's the Enziguri. Just dropped Lopez where he knelt. And off the ropes, Damian Deaver completely missed that one. Deaver seems a bit off his game tonight, but still manages to maintain control. Trips him up once again, but now it's Lopez a double leg takedown. Gonna pick him back up and throw him into the corner. But Deaver with a reversal, back elbow, throws him into the corner now. And no, single leg takedown. I believe he may have been looking for the money shot there, but Lopez had it scouted. Found the reversal, but he's still not able to find the answer. Now it's Damian Deaver who brings him up to the top turnbuckle. And looking for something. Lopez fights him off, though. No, kicks the knee. And the money shot connects. Taste of your own medicine if you're locally Lopez. Damian Deaver and Lopez have very similar moves, and Lopez just got a taste of it right there. But curiously enough, Deaver does not go for the cover, and I can't help but notice as well that now both members of Blood Money have been busted open. But Deaver is going to make that tag to Brian Brutus. Throws him up, and there's the assisted power slam. Brutus going for the cover. Will that do it for us, Texaco? No, only a 2 count. And now Brutus looking for a right hand. Lopez able to get the elbow in before he can. Now going to bring Brutus up against the ropes and just slingshots him back into the middle of the ring. Using his environment to his advantage. That's what you got to do at this point, I suppose. Now Lopez throws him into the corner. Turns him around. Could be setting him up. Moves him out of the corner. Up to the middle rope goes Lopez. Delivers. Templo Azteca. And now we see Oxley distracting the referee. Going for the turnbuckle. Ref never doesn't see anything. Regardless, though, Brutus able to reverse La Profecia and now just manhandles Lopez. Like a child's toy, just throws him around the ring. But he's still not done. Has him up. And Brutus with the burning diamond. Going for the cover, hooks the leg. To retain the tag titles, only gets a 1. Santos breaks it up. And now Brutus trying to take care of him here. But Lopez is back up. There's the uppercut. Rocks him back, and he gets thrown over the top rope onto the apron. That gives Lopez a perfect opportunity to make the tag. And now Santana Santos goes back out to the apron. Has Brutus right where he wants him. DDT. And Santana Santos is in full control, but he has to keep the ball rolling. You cannot take breaks against a guy like Brian Brutus, or you will pay for it. But Santana Santos, oh wait, got caught. Single leg takedown, courtesy of Brutus. And that's exactly what I mean. God damn it. That's exactly what I mean. He got a little arrogant, and now Brutus is making him pay. There's a hard right hand up on the middle rope. Brutus gonna join him up in the high rent district. Looking for a superplex all the way down to the floor. Both men go. And now the referee beginning his count. But Santos with the reversal throws Brutus back inside the ring. There's a right hand. Now throws him into the corner. Look to make that tag. Lopez perhaps. Brutus with the reversal throws him across the ring. And no. Gets caught with a knee. Thrown into the corner. Now it is, no, again, reversal. But Santos with a back elbow. Brutus has had enough of it though. Into the gorilla press. Look at this. Brian Brutus is just showing off now. Gonna pick him back up and throw him into the corner once again. Tag is made to Damian Deaver. It just has been the corner, hasn't trapped. These guys go into town on Santos, unloading these rights and lefts unceremoniously. And Brutus, ref hasn't counted to 5 yet, gets a little bit more in as he delivers that alley-oop powerbomb. But hold on, while Damian Deaver's, while he's taunting, Santos gets the tag. And now Lopez's legal single leg takedown, or single leg drop kick, excuse me. Clothesline as well. And a knife edge chop. And another clothesline. But now Oxley once again distracting him. Damian Deaver, a lot's been taken out of him at this point. Can't quite find a way to capitalize. Despite the time that Oxley is trying to buy him. And Lopez now. Not sure what the game plan is here. Crucifix bomb. I'm going to pick him back up. But Deaver with the reversal. The arm drag takes him down. Going to make that tag now back to Brian Brutus. He's had enough. Yeah, Oxley's just telling Lopez, take some notes from Tanaka. Surely. Just realized how many people have that damn superplex to the outside. Yeah, there's a lot of, the corner OMG, I feel like, is the most used one, regardless of what it is. Tag's made back, though. Deaver throws him up, and Brutus slams him down. The power slam. Deaver going for the cover. And no, only a 2 count. Yo, what's good, Brian? I feel like that should have been it. Santana Santos was down on the outside, but somehow, some way, Locally Lopez found a way to keep on going. He is persevering in this match. But still, Damian Deaver continues to look for ways to shut him down. I believe he's setting up for the money shot once again, but Lopez had it scouted. Has his arm all kinds of tied up here. But now throws Deaver into the corner, gets caught with the back elbow. Deaver once again throws him into the corner. Gonna have to turn around here, but Lopez had it scouted. The back elbow catches him again. And looking for the mushroom stomp. Deaver with the reversal. Able to sidestep and throws him into the corner. Put the cannon in the twin brothers ref that wasn't paid off. Is real. What are these, the Hebner twins? Hold on, the money shot. And Deaver not going for the cover. You gotta think this is a mistake. Well, maybe he just wants that finishing blow. Wants to put the finishing touch on this match before going for the pin, before wasting time with the pin. And there you have it, the assisted power slam once again. Into the cover goes Brutus. And Blood Money retain the UPWA Tag Team Championship. What the fuck is Deaver doing? Well, we had a screwy finish earlier on. And personally, I'm glad that I restarted the match. Because, my God, this was a clinic between two great tag teams. It's very rare that we see a bad Aztecs Go match. And this was no exception. But at the end of it, we see Brian Brutus and Damian Deaver standing tall. And still, 3/4 of Blood Money have championship gold around their waists.
Here are your winners, and still the Pro Wrestling Alliance Tag Team Brian Brutus and Diamond Damian Deaver.
Blood Money are still your UPWA Tag Team Champions. Akane Tanaka, as of last Saturday, is your new UPWA Women's Champion. Now the question remains, will Oxley walk out of here, walk out of Titans Collide with that UPWA Championship by the end of the night? We'll find out the answer to that question later on, but for now, we got to keep things going. Up next, we're switching things over to the women's division, where we are going to have a handicap match. Emily Sharp, she is so done. She is sick and tired of the Baker's shenanigans. The way that she sees things, she's already defeated both Sarah Baker and Amanda Nightblade in singles competition. She's already defeated them in one-on-ones. But they still keep on coming back. They still keep on targeting her. And so Emily Sharp figures the best way to settle this is to face them both in a two-on-one handicap match. You want Brutus to be the one to have all the fun, fair enough. My guys, my dudes, my diamonds, my tag team champions. Maybe you'll have a UPWA champion by the end of the night as well. Alright, let's see here. I'm forgetting to do something. That's the Discord actually. He pinned Lopez, right? Pretty sure he pinned Lopez. By the way, that was our first match of the night. We're half an hour in. That was our first match of the night. How y'all chilling tonight? Yeah, that's not bad. I'm doing pretty fucking good, I have to say. I'm just excited to see how the rest of the show goes. That was already a barn burner of an opening contest. And, yeah, we still got 6 matches. And honestly, I'm excited for this whole fucking card. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and get to our handicap match. Emily Sharp and the Bakers. 2-on-1. Who is going to prevail?
Making her way to the ring from Vancouver, British Columbia, Emily Sharp.
Well, there she is, Emily Sharp. The woman who considers herself the victim of the Bakers in recent weeks. In the most recent altercation between these two sides, we saw Sarah Baker Well, first of all, we saw Emily Sharp defeat the team of Sarah Baker and Selena Dominguez by submitting the United States Women's Champion. After the match was over, she continued applying the hold until Amanda Nightblade eventually ran in and broke things up. After which, the Bakers did their typical beatdown upon Emily Sharp.
And her opponent, Sarah Baker, Amanda Nightblade.
We saw the Bakers deliver their typical beatdown upon Emily Sharp, but by the end of it, that's where things went a little differently. To add insult to injury, Sarah Baker locked Emily Sharp into the sharpshooter. And not only did she apply the hold, she had it locked in for a long time. Emily Sharp is not at 100% here tonight. Matt Walsh, regardless, has reluctantly cleared her despite her heavily bruised ribs. And if I were a man who remembered to do things, she would have tape around her ribs right now. But regardless, Emily Sharp is ready to get this matchup underway. She cannot wait to put this to bed, to defeat the Bakers once and for all. But, I mean, as dominant as Emily Sharp typically is, I feel like she may have gotten a bit in over her head here tonight. Let me start things off. Sharp versus Sarah Baker. And so far, neither woman can get the advantage over the other, but Sarah with that backbreaker already targeting the injured torso. And now these shots to the midsection, but Emily Sharp able to fend her off with that knee to the face, and now sweeps the leg, takes her down. A couple of stomps here to follow up. It has this wrestling roll applied, squeezing the air out of the lungs. Hold on, not done yet. Going around. Has her legs around the body, now has the arms, and gonna pull back against the shoulders. Emily Sharp, a submission specialist. While she does prefer to use that sharpshooter, she knows a lot of other ways to force an opponent to tap out. But still, Sarah Baker able to regain control. Throws her into the corner. Now the tag is made. And here's where we're going to see that double team advantage from the Bakers come into play. A Samoan drop into a gut buster right there, courtesy of the Bakers, continuing to target the injured ribs. Still only got a 1 count. Now it's Emily Sharp taking out a fresh Amanda Nightblade, despite all the damage she's already taken thus far in this match. Delivers a crucifix bomb, taking her down. And now a quick stomp to the arm. Gonna drag Baker away from the ropes. And now dragging her away from her sister. This is what Sharp has to do. She has to cut this ring in half and prevent Nightblade from making it to the corner. But hold on a second now. Sharp, double leg takedown. Steps over, has the sharpshooter locked in. Is this going to do it center of the ring? I feel like that's going to do it. I really feel like that's going to do it. No, wait a second. Amanda Nightblade fights out. And you have to think the damaged ribs of Emily Sharp, she couldn't quite maintain the hold as well as she typically does. There was just a little opening there that Amanda Nightblade was able to find and take advantage of. And now again, these two just targeting the ribs, unloading these knee strikes, and follows up with a double gut buster. Emily Sharp has got to be feeling the pain at this point. Going for the cover is Sarah Baker, but only gets a 1. Now Sharp takes her down to the dragon screw, going to go to the top turnbuckle. What's she thinking here? And Sharp looking, oh my god, that's what they call it, high risk for a reason. She went for a splash. All she caught were double knees. And again, a kick to the gut. Follows up with a very southern uppercut, excuse me. Into the cover, hooks the outside leg. but she only gets a 2 count. Now a kick to the back. That's not going to help her ribs either. But Baker throws her into the corner. Tag is made to Amanda Nightblade. These guys setting up now. Looking for a super kick into a Baker driver. And is that going to be it for Emily Sharp? Hooks the leg. Does Amanda Nightblade? And only a 2 count. But Nightblade is confident. The Bakers are in control. Emily Sharp, little by little, has been getting worn down in this contest. All the damage to the ribs has been adding up. To the point where maybe even the sharpshooter might not get the win at this point. Still, though, Sharp continues to fight on. Hang on, setting her up here. Looking for the Dude Buster. And gonna go for the cover. Will that do it? 1, 2, no. Sarah Baker right there to break things up. And now Emily Sharp has to choose who she wants to focus on. Well, takes Nightblade down. Think about going for Baker there. Now going back after Nightblade. Oh, looking for the sharpshooter again, but this time Nightblade had it scouted. A knee to the gut and a shoulder tackle, follows up with the very southern uppercut. Still not finished though, gonna pick her back up and throw her back into the Baker's corner. Tag is made. The roles are reversed, but the outcome will be the same. Super kick, Baker driver combo. Sarah Baker goes for the cover, hooks the outside leg, and only a 2 count. Only a 2 count. This match continues on. Sarah Baker coming unglued at this point. Just to review, Emily Sharp has gone for the sharpshooter twice. Once it got broken out of, the second time it got reversed. And now she's kicked out of not 1 but 2 Baker drivers. This is a very hard-fought match, no doubt about it, and Sarah Baker is looking to secure the win here. Delivers another very southern uppercut, and now unloads these forearm shots across the face once more. Gonna pick Sharp back up and throw her into the corner again. Makes that tag back to Nightblade. And for a 3rd time, will it be the charm? Nightblade with a super kick. Sarah Baker with that Baker driver into the cover, hooks the leg. It's got to be academic from here. And yes, it is. The Bakers, with their 2-on-1 handicap advantage, defeat Emily Sharp. Doesn't matter how much Bennett believes in the formula. Doesn't matter how much waiting he's willing to do. In the end, 2-on-1 odds with an injury are just too much for Emily Sharp to overcome.
Here are your winners, Sarah Baker, Amanda Nightblade, and
Sarah Baker and Amanda Nightblade going to secure the win here tonight in this handicap match. But stick around, we still have a lot of action yet to come. Let's see, up next, as a matter of fact, we have a historic match, to say the least. Only one other time in UPWA history has the Tiger Cage been necessary to resolve a rivalry. But the feud between the Campbell Club and Straight Edge has gotten so far, it's gotten so far out of hand that this is the only way to put it to rest. Let me go ahead and pay out the winners real quick. Congratulations to Jordan and I think Brian for betting on the Bakers there. No, this isn't War Games. This is something much worse. Going to the moon. Really thought Phelps was someone to run into help Sharp. Man, do you really think that Emily Sharp has any friends now? She already doesn't like Izzy Phelps. Jessica Taylor's not too fond of her after last week. Sure as hell ain't getting any help from any heels. There are people that hate the Bakers. I guess so. You're not wrong. You know, I'm gonna pay that out a third one actually. That was a good handicap match. I can't complain about that one. All right, let's go ahead and get to this next matchup. It is Drew Campbell versus Straight Edge in a Tiger Cage. No, she isn't a heel, but, like, that's my point. There's ain't no heel's gonna help Emily Sharp.
Making his way to the ring from Ann Arbor, Michigan, weighing in at 197 pounds, Drew Campbell.
Hey, good shit, Brian. Good fucking shit, bro. Man, fuck that 12-page essay. Anyway, this matchup, like I said just a moment ago, is going to be held inside the Tiger Cage. Let me explain what has brought these two to this point. 2 months ago, DGX and Jack Campbell were set to face off in a Proving Ground tournament qualifier. However, to make sure that Jack Campbell would get an easy way into the Proving Ground tournament, DGX was attacked by the Campbell Club and he was injured by the Campbell Club.
And his opponent, from Juarez, Chihuahua, Mexico, weighing in at 181 pounds, Shade F.
Ever since then, Straight Edge has been on a mission to avenge his friend. Now, Jack Campbell has been out since his match against Deuce back at Proving Ground. But since then, Straight Edge has managed to take out Cody Campbell following their submission street fight last month. A match that Straight Edge was able to win. And 2 weeks ago, we thought that Straight Edge had finished off Drew Campbell. Straight Edge and Chris Hunter teamed up to take on the tandem of Drew Campbell and Devin Rust. And Drew Campbell was worse for wear all throughout the contest. Couldn't make a tag and suffered a concussion due to the many shots to the head. However, Drew Campbell made his return last week by costing Straight Edge that six-man tag match alongside Aztexico against Blood Money. And just after everything these two have been through, Brandon Murphy and Straight Edge figured the only way this match can be resolved is inside the Tiger Cage. Now let me go ahead and explain the rules of this match. There are no pinfalls. This match can only end via submission or knockout. And if there is no winner by the end of 20 minutes, it goes to a judge's decision. Only one other time in UPW history has this matchup been brought out, and that was between Jordan Carr and Chris Hunter back at Seal the Deal 2 years ago. Tonight, the Tiger Cage makes its return, and Straight Edge and Drew Campbell, these two are salivating at the opportunity to use this structure to their advantage to put their opponent down once and for all. Straight Edge currently in control here. Hang on a second, looking for the crossface, trying to submit Drew Campbell early on, but he's able to break the grip, free his arm, and escape the hold. Now, it's pretty rare that we see Straight Edge take out this attire. This is his Legacy's High Flyer attire that we only see whenever it is truly necessary for him to let out his inner self. And, well, what more appropriate time than now against Drew Campbell inside the Tiger Cage. Now you can see the steel cage being used to his advantage as he throws Drew Campbell into the cage wall a moment ago, trying to capitalize further, but Campbell had the reversal, trying to KO him with that high knee strike. Campbell able to shrug off the damage, though. There's a jawbreaker, rocks him back. Now going for the arm, takes a forearm instead. Hold on a second, rolls him through. Schoolboy super kick. And Straight Edge trying to crawl. Trying to keep himself afloat in this matchup. But now Drew Campbell shoots him off the ropes. Now wait a second. Again shoots him off. And again a misstep. Okay, well, there we go. Alright, once again shoots him off the ropes. And finally Straight Edge with a reversal. And hang on, looking for the Salida del Sol. Picks him back up. Drew Campbell with an uppercut, though, shrugs off the damage. But Straight Edge is back in control immediately with the Russian leg sweep. Brian, how the fuck is this a Punjabi prison? Hold on a second. Straight Edge climbing the ropes here. You cannot win via escape the cage, but you can do some damage off the top rope like Straight Edge just did there. And now Straight Edge applying a cloverleaf, a Texas cloverleaf, trying to submit Drew Campbell once again. I believe this is his second submission hold he's attempted. Drew Campbell still has not gone for one, I don't think. Campbell kick! But there's the reversal, a jawbreaker, and a flying forearm by Straight Edge. Just kips right back up, and now he could be looking for the finishing touch. He's got Campbell right where he wants him, Salida del Sol! But Campbell is still conscious. But he may be forced to tap. The last chancery is locked in. No, he escapes the hold. Keeps himself going. But for how much longer? Campbell going to pick him back up and bring him face first into the turnbuckle. Knife edge chop, lighting up the chest. Going to turn him around here. Stiff forearm shot to the lower back. Brings him up to the top turnbuckle. No way, a tree of woe instead. Could be thinking coast to coast. Oh no, just a hard shot to the midsection. Now going to back up to the opposite end of the ring. Campbell is setting him up here. Campbell's got his sights locked. Front flip DDT to Straight Edge, but apparently he's still conscious. He's still able to continue. Referee's not ruled this one out yet, but now Drew Campbell going to lock in the Border City Stretcher. The Campbells have won a lot of matches with this hold in recent months, and Drew Campbell's going to win this one with it. It was a valiant effort by Straight Edge in this contest. Honestly, I thought he was going to have this matchup won. For the most part, this match was in his favor out of the gate. However, towards the end, we saw Drew Campbell start to pick up some speed, start to build some momentum, and in the end, the Border City Stretcher is going to claim another victim.
Here is your winner, Drew Campbell.
Drew Campbell finishing off this rivalry, putting an end to this rivalry once and for all with his hands raised high. Well, I have to say, out of the 2 Tiger Cages we've now had in UPW history, this was definitely number 1 out of 2. Because, if memory serves me correctly, the first Tiger Cage match kind of sucked. Regardless, though, Drew Campbell picking up the win. Straight Edge going to take a loss. But now it is time for our next match of the night, our mid-card match of the night. The U.S. Women's Championship will be on line when Jessica Taylor and Selena Dominguez compete one-on-one up next. I'm scared to ask how the other one went. To be honest, I don't really remember. I just remember it was not very well received. It was between Chris Hunter and Jordan Carr. Like, it was a heated rivalry, so I figured that, like, the creation of the Tiger Cage would be a good way to settle it. But I just remember it being a bad match. Punjabi Prison, how it was used, like, twice total. Hey. Don't disrespect my Punjabi Prison like that. The Punjabi Prison was used 3 fucking times. Get it right, asshole. Everyone gives the Punjabi Prison a lot of shit. I personally like the concept of the match. Is it a little complicated? Yeah. Is it kind of hard to see? Like, inside the fucking cage? I'm sure it is if you're actually there trying to watch the match. But on TV, at least, it looks good. To me. Because, like, they got the fucking camera up, like, inside the ringside area, you know? Complicated how? Because you have to escape 2 cages and there's, like, little doors that open for 1 minute and shit. Brian, did you not know that there were 3 Punjabi prisons? There, like Brendan said, there was Khali versus Batista. That was the second one. Undertaker versus Big Show was the first one. Those were like the 2 from the Ruthless Aggression era. And then they brought it back in like 2016 or 17, I think 17. For Randy Orton's match against Jinder Mahal, just because Jinder Mahal was Indian. They're like, oh hey, Indian guy. You know what? Punjabi prison. Where Khali made his return. Yeah. His return. Where he showed up for one night to Jinder Mahal's music. And then fucked off again to who knows where. Alright. That's no stalling. Let's go ahead and get to our next match, though. It is Jessica Taylor versus Selena Dominguez for the United States Women's Championship.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the United States Women's Championship.
Now, Jinder versus Orton, like, it was a decent match. I liked how the Singh brothers were small enough to go through the cage. I thought it was kind of funny. But the Khali finish really sucked. It just didn't make sense. It was like, oh, they're both Indian. And also, last I checked, in storyline, Great Khali didn't like Jinder Mahal. As of like 2012 at least, but I don't know. I guess a lot can change in 5 years, huh? Did I figure out the winners of the last match? I did not. I knew I was forgetting something. I'll get the betting started for this one in just a sec. Oh, I forgot to fix it again. Well. If she retains, then hopefully I remember this time. Hopefully I remember to fix her entrance for Still Surviving. Now, Jessica Taylor, heading into this matchup, has a record of 5 wins and 1 loss. As of right now, she is ranked at number 3 in all of Motor City Wrestling, number 8 in all the UPWA. She is one of the highest ranking females in the entire UPWA across both XCW and MCW. But all that's left in her way of the U.S. Women's title is Selena Dominguez.
From Toledo, Ohio, Jessica Taylor. Introducing the champion. From Guadalajara, Jalisco, Mexico, she is the United States Women's Champion, Selena Dominguez.
Now, I could be wrong about this, but I believe the record between these two superstars in singles action at least, is 2 wins for Taylor to 1 win for Dominguez. Ever since the Villains of Vengeance broke up a few months ago back at New Year No Fear, we've seen these two paths cross many times, and now finally at Titans Collide, their paths will cross one more time for the greatest prize in Motor City Wrestling. Dominguez off to a good start here, but Taylor, her power just overwhelming Dominguez early on. By the way that Taylor is selling so far, it seems as though every 5 shots from Dominguez equals 1 from Taylor. So Dominguez is going to have to land as many shots as she possibly can and avoid as many disasters as she can as well, like the one she just avoided right there, that splash in the corner, using Taylor's own momentum against her, forcing her to hit the turnbuckle instead of her. But now trying to bring the challenger down to the apron, down to the floor with that right hand. Taylor fights her way back inside the ring, though. And now Dominguez going to shoot her off. Quick drop down and follows up. No, back elbow. The champ got caught, and using her momentum against her again, turns that shoulder tackle into a snapmare. Now has the surfboard stretch applied. Pulling back on the arms, trying to break the shoulders of Jessica Taylor here. Going to relinquish the hold. Move on to something else while she has her hurt. And now a clothesline into the corner takes her opponent down. Going for the cover here, lateral press. Does not hook the leg, and that may have cost her. I don't think that she would have gotten the 3 count this early on, but maybe she could have gotten a 1 count right there. Oh, spine buster to her much larger opponent. And I'm not sure, but it looked like Taylor's head might have hit the bottom rope there. Hold on a second. Lifts her up and a choke breaker from La Hija del Diablo. But she's still not finished. Could be looking to put Taylor away. Lifts her up again. Diablo detonator. I don't know how Dominguez is finding the strength to lift her much larger opponent up like this, but she is doing it. Simply on adrenaline alone, no doubt, but still, even with all of that, Taylor able to kick out at 2. Now Dominguez. Gonna go to the high rep district. If her typical moves ain't gonna get the job done, maybe an elbow drop from the top will. But no, Taylor with a reversal, a back body drop, and an elbow of her own. Now it is Taylor's turn to take control of this match. Maybe not. Dominguez going to shut her down before she can get started. But again, Taylor fires back with a headbutt. Dominguez, though, kicks to the gut and going to throw her off the ropes. Now off the rebound, looking for a belly-to-belly of some sort. But Taylor, once again, no, Dominguez once more does not allow her to capitalize. Now from behind, the elbow across the chest brings her back down to the mat. Gonna go for the cover here. Feet on the ropes. Ref doesn't see a thing. And she only gets a 2. And now raking the eyes. Referee's vision must have been obscured there, and I'm sure Taylor's vision is very obscured now. Dominguez is just in full control, is not giving Taylor any chance of respite. And now Reaper's Row connects. Could be looking to finish her off here, but no, Taylor with the reversal. The double leg takedown to Dominguez. And now the champion is forced to retreat to the apron. Jessica Taylor, though, full head of steam, takes her down, no reversal. Dominguez with a forearm, and now a right hand backs her. Throws her over the top rope onto the apron. Now Dominguez going out to the apron with her. Looking for a DDT, just spiking her. Dominguez gonna pick the opponent back up. These hard rights and lefts, uppercut. Now trying to bring her around the ringside area, trying to bring her up against the turnbuckle, over, not the turnbuckle, the barricade, sends her over the barricade and into the crowd. But Taylor right back into the ringside area. I'll be honest, I completely forgot they can go into the crowd. Ref now at a count of 5. Dominguez with these kicks to the leg, trying to knot up the hamstring. Count of 6, the champion's back inside, and so is the challenger. Oh, hard right hand. Backs her into the corner, and that is exactly where Taylor wants her. Now both ladies up to the top turnbuckle here. And Jessica Taylor with a superplex to the outside. Just as soon as they got back inside the ring, the flow of momentum takes them back outside. But Dominguez, she's had enough of the ringside area. She gets right back inside. But so does Taylor. Dominguez able to take her down, though, with that Russian leg sweep. Now looking to capitalize even further. Has her by the hair, unloads with these right hands. And now could be looking to put her former tag team partner away once and for all. Has Taylor, has her up. The Diablo detonator once again. Center of the ring, shoulders are down. And only a 2 count. I don't know how Jessica Taylor is continuing to fight on in this contest. She's taken 2 Diablo detonators, a choke breaker, and a Reaper's Row. But still, she continues to fight on. And now gives Dominguez a hard right hand, another one to the corner. Dominguez with a reversal, though, and a clothesline. Now sends her to the other side of the ring, delivers another clothesline in the opposite corner, and follows up with a sidewalk slam. Dominguez in full control. But the champion has to stay in control, has to keep that foot on the gas. Regardless, she's able to hit that choke breaker. And is now looking for a third, perhaps final, Diablo detonator. Into the cover goes the champion, hooks the outside leg, the shoulders are down. But still only a 2 count. That was 3 Diablo detonators, and yet it was not the charm. I don't know how Taylor continues to fight on to this match, but this is exactly what the U.S. Women's Championship means to her. In the year that Taylor has been in the UPWA, she has never gotten, well, she's gotten close to the gold, but she's never quite been able to capture it. This is her best chance at winning the title, and she is refusing to let it slip through her fingers. But at the same time, Dominguez is willing to do whatever it takes to retain that championship that she's fought so hard to retrieve. Taylor fighting back, sets her up, looking for the tea party. Has the leg hooked, shoulders are down. And only a 2 count. Dominguez kicks out, but Taylor, she's keeping the ball rolling. But Dominguez, with the reversal of kick to the leg, knee to the gut, and delivers Reaper's Row. Still not going for the cover, though, instead targeting the legs. Stomps to the hamstring. Now setting her up for a 4th. And if you're Dominguez, hopefully final Diablo detonator. Center of the ring, shoulders down. Leg is hooked. And that is it. What a fantastic United States Women's Championship match that we have just witnessed. These 2 former villains of vengeance laid it all on the line. Dominguez fought with everything that she could, and Taylor fought back with everything that she could. But in the end, La Hija del Diablo will walk out of here
Here is your winner,
with the title
and
still around her waist.
United States Women's Champion, Zelina Dominguez.
Well, that is our second title retention here tonight. We still have 2 more title matches later on in our double main event. Oxley will challenge Johnny Nightblade for the UPWA Championship. And then Tyler Van Diver, Deuce, and Shinzo Tabata will challenge Deuce for the European title in an elimination fatal 4-way. But that is all after Chris Hunter and Devin Rust fight in No Holds Barred. Now let's go ahead and get that matchup ready for you guys. For your viewing pleasure, I suppose. Man, that was a good fucking match, though. And if only the UPWA title, I was cared about like this for real, man. Nah, straight up, that might have been one of the best women's matches we fucking had in UPWA history. Whoa! Yanni? Yanni's here? Holy shit. I'm fucking taken back. Yo, what's up, Yanni, bro? All the pillars are here. Hell yeah. This truly is a fucking awesome team, I have to say. Fire ass match. I couldn't have said it better, man. Like, that was a, that was Cartman's ass after getting probed. That's the kind of fire ass match this was. Let's see, Nunez wins with the Diablo Detonator. Alright, there we go. But like I said, up next we have Chris Hunter and Devin Rust. These two are going to face off in a no-holds-barred contest. There will be no disqualifications, no countouts. Pins and submissions must occur inside the ring.
Making his way to the ring from Cape Town, South Africa, weighing in at 244 pounds, Chris Hunter.
This is a matchup that I think we've all been looking forward to for months. This whole rivalry started when Chris Hunter and Joe Sullivan were looking for an opponent backstage. They ended up finding Devin Rust. And, well, what a mistake that has been for Strength and Power. That was about 3 or 4 months ago. Since then, Devin Rust, well, he's taken out Joe Sullivan. He's gotten himself suspended by taking out Mr. McCarthy. Last month he defeated Joe Sullivan. We haven't seen him since. Tonight, he looks to take out Chris Hunter once and for all. And as much of a force as Chris Hunter has been in the UPWA, I don't know what's going to happen when these two, and, you know, pardon the pun, Titans collide.
And his opponent from the pits of hell, weighing in at 343 pounds, Devin Rust.
Now, as I said, this match is going to take place under no-holds-barred rules. In other words, there are no rules. There will be no disqualifications. These guys can use whatever they want against each other. They can use illegal holds. They can use foreign objects. And they will not be disqualified. There are no countouts. These two can fight outside the ring for as long as they want, and there will be no penalty. Pins and submissions, however, must take place inside the ring, and that is all the referee is here to do, is count pins and submissions. Other than that, Well, lucky for him, he does not have to get between these two behemoths at all. Technically, yes, Yanni. Alright, here we go. Chris Hunter, Devin Rust, one-on-one. And a kick to the midsection to start things off from Hunter. There's the snapper as well, takes him down. And now, oh! Hard right hand to the side of the head. Kick to the back as well, and another one. This one, the Hellhound absorbs. And now a big boot just takes the Cape Town Killer down. Rust gonna pick Hunter right back up. Punch to the head and a club to the back. Another one brings him down to a knee. Double axe handle. He does not want to go down. Finally, he does. And now a blatant choke right in front of the referee, but like I said, no holds barred. Hunter to the outside. Devin Rust not going to fight outside the ring. Going to wait for him to get back in. And Hunter looking for the clothesline. Does not take the bigger man down. Looking for another one. Instead, he goes for a ride off that back body drop. Club to the back of the head. Hunter going to shoot him off the ropes. And a quick drop down. Follows up. No. Oh, this time he gets him up. He pops him up and takes him down to that right hand. Rust with the reversal. And now has Hunter going to bring him up against the ropes. And slingshot him back into the middle of the ring. Once again, a blatant illegal choke right in front of the referee's eyes, but there's nothing the referee can do about it. Not that I think he wants to. And now Devin Rust with a heel hook employed, trying to force Hunter to tap out. Pretty uncharacteristic of the Hellhound, but whatever it takes to win the match, I suppose. Now there's the right hand, knocks Hunter back. He's now going to set him up here, has him up on his shoulders, looking to deliver Immortal Sin to Chris Hunter. But he's still not finished. Devin Rust setting him up, looking for Reaper's Row, but Chris Hunter with the reversal. And now a couple of jabs here to soften him up. Winds up the right and takes him down. Hunter not finished yet, though. He's looking to finish him off once and for all with that KO punch. Rolls him over, goes for the pin here, hooks the outside leg, and he only gets a 2 count. Heel hook working over the legs for the signature hold, the figure 4 leg lock, and no holds are barred in this match. That is true. Still, I mean, there's other ways to, like, soften up the legs, and I feel like he was going to go for one of them right there, but Hunter had the reversal. And a clothesline sends him over the top rope and down to the floor. This match spills out to the ringside area. And again, the referee can do nothing but watch as these two fight on the outside. Rust with the right hand and another one. There's a left, another right. Kicks to the gut. Set him up here. Wait a second. Has him up for a powerbomb. Wait a second. Oh, on the apron. It swings him around to toss him into the apron again. This has been a very physical contest already, and this has only been going on for about 3 minutes, I want to say. But still, Hunter fights back with that uppercut. Rust again turns things back around. Clothesline sends him back into the apron. And again, targets the leg with that DDT to the foot. Gonna pick him back up, looking for a belly-to-belly. Hunter rakes the eyes, completely legal. Looking for a right hand, though, and Rust makes him pay with a headbutt. Now lifts him up for a gorilla press gutbuster. Devin Rust trying to do the spot from the one episode of Heels where the guy's leg gets fucking ripped open. So I don't watch Heels, but that sounds fucking insane. Now Rust has Hunter trying to bring him face first with that ring post, but Hunter able to escape the hold before he can suffer any damage. Still, the Rust fights him back, but Hunter with the reversal of that fireman's carry, looking for a right hand, takes a frying pan chop and a right hand from Rust. And another hard right, has him by the throat now, and oh, a huge shot to the midsection. Rust threw everything behind that one, and a club to the back as well for good measure. Now going to pick Hunter back up and throw him back inside the ring. But now what does Devin Rust do? What is his next course of action? These guys are back in an environment where the match can end. Does Devin Rust have something that he can end the match with? I think he does. He's lifting Hunter up once again. Setting him back up for Immortal Sin. Into the cover goes the Hellhound. Hooks the outside leg. And only a 2. Chris Hunter able to power out and stay alive. But there's the reversal. Shoulder block takes Rust down. As he now sets up once again. If he hits this, I think it's all over. No, the reversal. Rust able to catch the knockout punch. And now he's got Chris Hunter staggered. Rust shoots him off the ropes. A bit of a misstep there, but a belly-to-belly suplex allows him to maintain control. Now picks Hunter right back up. And sets him up here, looking for a powerbomb. Stacks him up. Ref gonna count it. And only a 2. But Devin Rust transitions into a modified variation of the Boston Crab. Still though, Chris Hunter fights out and escapes the hole. Alright, I thought he was going to go for the cover there, so I was ready to have that not happen. But hold on a moment. Devin Rust is looking for it for a 3rd time. Delivers yet another Immortal Sin. But he's not finished. He wants to finish Chris Hunter off once and for all with Reaper's Row, but again, the Cape Town Killer had it scouted. But Devin Rust had that scouted. And now he's... Wait a minute, we ain't seen this in a while. Devin Rust with a sulfuric powerbomb onto the ropes. Looking for a stomp. Hunter gets out of the way. As Devin Rust now throws him into the corner. Going to turn him around, but there's a back elbow. And now a hard right hand. Grabs him by the hair again for another one. And a 3rd. Brings Rust down. But he's trying to pick himself back up. Instinctively, Devin Rust trying to get back up to his feet. Hunter brings him back down. Goes for the cover. And only a 2 count. It's hard to tell with all that face paint on Devin Rust. But it looks like he's been busted open by one of these shots, but still able to avoid the KO punch. Chris Hunter rocked into the corner. Devin Rust going to turn him around and set him up for Snake Eyes. Going for the pin. Lateral press. Only a 2. Chris Hunter should be dead, but he didn't sell it. What an unprofessional worker. Hold up a second. Devin Rust now looking to put him away once and for all. There's the knee to the gut. And delivers Reaper's Row. Going for the pin. Hooks the outside leg. And Devin Rust defeats Chris Hunter. Well, this was as physical can get. Devin Rust and Chris Hunter tore each other limb from limb.
Here is your winner, Devin Rust.
And it's a good thing there were no disqualifications and no countouts because, well, I'm glad that we got to see these two fight with no restrictions. Because I don't think we would have gotten nearly as physical a contest otherwise. Regardless, Devin Rust walks out of here with that arm raised high. But now, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for our first of 2 main events. Please join me as we wait in anticipation for Oxley. Why is this not going? Fuck, I forgot to unmute it. as Oxley gets set to challenge Johnny Nightblade for the UPWA Championship. Devin Russ knew Chris Hunter was taking some liberties, so he took all the liberties of it and hit his real finisher, the "we're taking this home." Fair enough. Hunter's unprofessional for not selling the powerbomb to the ropes. Man, it's fucking rare that we see like those kinds of powerbombs. That's something I love about 2K19 is like that sulfuric powerbomb and Jason Edwards' controlled chaos. About that. If you do them like up against the ropes, the motherfucker like slingshots back up and falls back down. It's fucking hilarious. I remember one time, Jordan can tell you about this. One time I was playing as Jason Edwards, hitting locally Lopez with the I think it was Lopez with the controlled chaos powerbomb on the ropes. Motherfucker popped back up and fell back down like his knees were bent under him. It looked like he was Shinsuke Nakamura doing the thing during his entrance, you know? Alright, let's go ahead and pay these bets out real quick. Devin Russ with that big win over Chris Hunter. Real fighters coming into this business, yet making shit not look real. Isn't that their whole thing? They're all about the wrestling is fake bullshit like Ronda Rousey. What's the theme for the show? It is Invincible by Escape the Fate. Alright, let's go ahead and get this next matchup going, though. It is going to be Oxley versus Johnny Nightblade for the UPWA Championship.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the Pro Wrestling Alliance Championship.
Well, hold on a second. It's my understanding now that Blood Money will not be accompanying Oxley to the ring, as they've been well, this will be explained in a promo later on, but they have been taken out, for lack of better words. So it looks like Oxley is going to have to go it alone here tonight. Unlike earlier, where he and Akane Tanaka helped Blood Money retain the UPWA Tag Team Championships, Oxley is on his own in his quest for the UPWA title. Now, as Doomsday make their way down to the ring, I just want to point something out. Now, Johnny Nightblade, all of Doomsday for that matter, we've seen a new side of them since the new year. Doomsday as a whole, in tag team competition, well, as a team, Doomsday are 7-2 this year. They are the #1 ranked team across both brands. Meanwhile, Johnny Nightblade, Pedro Rodriguez, and Ken Nightblade, in that order, occupy the top 3 spots of Extreme Takedown Wrestling. with 9 wins, 2 losses, 8 wins, 2 losses, and 8 wins, 3 losses, respectively. In the UPWA as a whole, they occupy spots 2 through 4. The man who occupies number 1, you may be wondering, is Johnny Nightblade's opponent here tonight, Oxley. Now, Oxley said something very interesting earlier on. During an interview with Aaron Ryan, he mentioned that when he was the UPWA champion, he competed in 8 out of the 9 main events that took place. And what I would like to point out is because of that, he has the most matches out of anybody in 2022. And not only that, last week, he became the first superstar to reach 10 wins in 2022. As opposed to the rest of the roster, well, Oxley, he has more wins than 87% of the rest of the UPWA have matches, which I think is an incredible feat. But do I think that's going to win him the UPWA Championship? If we're looking at history, last month at Apocalypsis, Nightblade defeated Oxley when the odds were even, when Nightblade had his brother and Pedro Rodriguez in his corner, and when Oxley had Damian Deaver and Brian Brutus in his corner. Tonight, it is 3-on-1. Johnny Nightblade has Doomsday in his corner, but Oxley is out here all alone. But at the same time, you have to wonder where Pedro Rodriguez's allegiance truly lies.
Challenger from Brisbane, Australia, weighing in at 271 pounds, the Bruiser, Oxley.
Like I said, Oxley ranked at number 1, 10 wins, 8 losses in 2022.
Introducing the champion from San Diego, California, weighing in at 235 pounds, he is the Pro Wrestling Alliance champion, Johnny Nightblade.
As for Johnny Nightblade, he was ranked at number 2 in the UPWA with 9 wins and 2 losses. Nightblade has held the championship for 35 days. As of today, he hands the title over to the referee, as he may not receive it back by the end of this match. And of course, that's what it's all about. The prestigious UPWA Championship. Over the past 3 years, there have been 24 champions. The longest reign held by Zack Stasiak with 119 days. The 2 longest reigns after that are each held by Pedro Rodriguez with 91 and 88. Respectively. But now this matchup begins. Nightblade is in control early on. And you see there a little bit of miscommunication between Pedro Rodriguez and Kenny Nightblade on the outside. But Johnny's going to try to keep them out of his head as he focuses on his challenger. That calf kick took Oxley down there a moment ago, but an uppercut is going to rock him. And a punch to the midsection as well helps his case, but Nightblade fires right back in with the jawbreaker and a Meteora. Now going to pick, no. Oxley with the reversal, swept the leg. Nightblade goes behind, and a Russian leg sweep. I haven't even seen any involvement by Pedro Rodriguez or Ken Nightblade yet, and yet Johnny Nightblade maintains control. And as back and forth as this match has been out of the gates, it seems as though Nightblade is settling in the position of being the aggressor. Now going off the ropes, looking for a Phoenix Splash from the middle rope, but Oxley with the reversal able to get out of the way. Now looking to capitalize, has that wrist locked, giving him a couple of boots to the side of the head. Now I'd like to remind you guys as well that this is only our first of 2 main events tonight. After this one, we still have our fatal 4-way match between Deuce, Shinzo Tabata, Duncan Jones, and Tyler Van Diver in an elimination match. Oxley picking himself back up with the ropes, but Nightblade putting it all on the line, runs at him with a cross body, both men go over the top rope and fall down to the floor. Now Pedro Rodriguez getting a little close to the Brisbane Bruiser here. Gonna back away. Oxley back inside the ring. And trying to regain control. Finally does so. Throws him into the corner. Looking for a splash. Nightblade able to get out of the way. And now Nightblade setting him up. Looking for a package driver. And follows up with a spinning leg drop. Going for the cover now, hooks the, or lateral press rather, no leg hooked at all. And he only gets a 1. Now going to pick the Brisbane Bruiser back up, throw him into the ropes. Off the rebound, tosses him up and drops him back down. But now you see Oxley with a slam there, taking the champion down, and follows up with a scoop slam. Hold on a minute. Oxley setting him up here, has him locked in the Oxley lock. But the referee is distracted with Kenny Nightblade. No, he's not. Able to turn his attention back towards the action just in time to see Nightblade escape the hold. Now Nightblade is back in control as he delivers that wheelbarrow powerbomb. Now to the top turnbuckle goes Nightblade. He could be setting him up here. Looking for San Diego Starlight. Into the cover, hooks the outside leg. And that is all she wrote. Johnny Nightblade retains the UPWA Championship in relatively quick fashion. Well, we had to have a worse match tonight. But it does not matter how you look at it. Johnny Nightblade here tonight, for the second time, defeats Oxley in a UPWA Championship match.
Here is your winner, and still Pro Wrestling Alliance Champion, Johnny Nightblade.
Johnny Nightblade becomes the third champion to retain their title here tonight. Will we see a fourth in our second of 2 main events coming up next when Deuce defends the European Championship against not 1, not 2, but 3 separate opponents in an elimination fatal 4-way match? And also on a side note, now Johnny Nightblade is the second superstar this year to attain 10 wins, and is now the #1 ranked superstar. There we go. His foot was under the rope. If anything, I'd argue that his hand was under the rope. Hey man, referee's discretion and all that, you know? Let me go ahead and pick out the winners real quick before we get our next match going, because I keep on forgetting to do it until the first entrance coming out. There you guys go. And just like that, it looks like... Johnny Nightblade is going to hold the UPWA Championship heading into Soul Survivor. But as Brendan said, who's going to be his next challenger? There is no rest for the weary. And you know that next week on either XW or MCW, we're going to have someone staking your claim. Who's it going to be? Guess we'll have to find out. Catch the fallout later on. But for now, like I said, we got this European Championship match underway. Either Tyler Van Diver, Duncan Jones, Shinzo Tabata, or Deuce is going to walk out here with that European Championship. Shinzo Tabata's at an advantage because last time he competed in Fatal 4-Way Elimination style, he won and fucking shot on Marty. the fuck is this? Egg. Gavin Thompson. Let's see here. Obviously, he's pissed that they did that, so he hit up DDD, got the Diamond Manager to get them off the shows for a bit. Oh, you talking about the Kiwi Buzzsaws over there? Kind of forgot about that, actually. You know, I was actually going to... Back when the Kiwi Buzzsaws were going to debut, I was originally going to have them like be with Oxley, but then plans changed. Initially, it looked like for the better. Because, you know, Kiwi Buzzsaws were doing good shit against the Camel Club and the British Empire. And then they kind of, the British invasion at the time, and they kind of flubbed it, didn't they? Let's go ahead and get our next matchup going, though. It is our main event, our second of two main events of the night. Tyler Van Diver, Duncan Jones, Shinzo Tabata, and Deuce fight for the European Championship in an elimination fatal four-way match. Fuck.
Introducing the challenger from West Palm Beach, Florida, weighing in at 225 pounds, Tyler Van Diver.
Tyler Van Diver walks into this matchup with the most momentum behind him. Now, be it physically or transitively, the Golden Star has defeated all other members, well, all other opponents in this match. Last week on MCW, Tyler Van Diver defeated the Purebred Athlete in a one-on-one non-title match. And earlier in the night, Duncan Jones defeated Shinzo Tabata one-on-one. And in the past, we've seen many times where Tyler Van Diver has defeated Duncan Jones. So in my opinion, I would argue that Tyler Van Diver, if we're looking at things in a linear fashion, I would argue that Tyler Van Diver has the best shot of walking out of here as your European champion. However, this is a fatal four-way match. Anything goes. It's every man for himself. And for all we know, we could see a triple team against Van Diver in this match. So who's to say what'll happen?
And introducing the challenger from Brooklyn, New York, weighing in at 198 pounds, Duncan Jones.
Meanwhile, you have Duncan Jones. Now, he and Shinzo Tabata are the least experienced superstars in this matchup. But even with that inexperience, Duncan Jones has proven himself to be a force on Motor City Wrestling. As of right now, he is the number 5 ranked superstar on the blue and white brand with 5 wins and 3 losses. But still, even with all that talent, we've seen the inexperience come into play in the past. This is not Duncan Jones' first main event on pay-per-view. I believe the last time we saw him main eventing a pay-per-view was against Tyler Van Diver all the way back at End of the Line, where, well, to put things lightly, it was just a one-sided affair. Duncan Jones did not stand a chance against the Golden Star on that night, but a lot of time has passed between now and then. It's been over 6 months since that fateful night. Could we see a different side of DJ? Could this finally be the night where he unlocks his true potential? Hey, what's up, Manta?
And from Osaka, Japan, weighing in at 230 pounds, Bad Luke King.
Then you have the Bad Luck King, Shinzo Tabata. Now, he is the least experienced superstar in this contest if we're talking about tenure inside the UPWA. But this is a man who has made the entire world fear him in the past. And even though he is not, this might just lower his credibility a little bit, but even though he has not gained a single win this year in the UPWA, even though he is the lowest ranked superstar in all the UPWA, with 0 wins and 5 losses. Wins and losses do not matter to this man. If they did, he wouldn't be in the main event of Titans Collide. He wouldn't be fighting for the European Championship. Now, Shinzo Tabata is a force inside that ring and outside of it. That is why he is here tonight. That is why he is getting this opportunity at the title. I'm home has been listening for the last hour while I was at work. Hell yeah, man. Glad to keep you entertained, homie.
And introducing the champion from Blackpool, England, weighing in at 245 pounds, he is the European champion, Deuce.
And then, of course, you have the European champion himself. The purebred athlete marches down to the ring with a purpose, and you might think that the champion would be at a disadvantage in this matchup. There is no champion advantage under a Fatal 4-Way match. There are no disqualifications or countouts, so that rule is thrown out the window. And on top of that, being the champion instantly puts the target on your back. That all being said, Deuce asked for this match. He requested that he be put into this type of match. He requested that he would fight all 3 men at once in an elimination Fatal 4-Way match. And while we've seen Deuce thrive under one-on-one circumstances, we've also seen him thrive in multi-man elimination matches. Who could forget Wrestling Palace when he won the 8-pack challenge to earn himself a shot at the World Hardcore Championship? He eliminated half the field to win the match. Tonight, I could see him winning this by a clean sweep. But we'll have to see how this goes. It is Van Diver, Jones, Tabata, and Deuce for the European Championship. Anything goes. Eliminations. And finally, this match is underway. You see Tyler Van Diver and Shinzo Tabata going at it while Duncan Jones and Deuce face off. Now, this is not exactly how I saw things going. We know that Duncan Jones and Shinzo Tabata have personally had their issues in the past. Well, had their issues recently. Jones and Van Diver had their issues in the past. Then you have Van Diver and Deuce's current issues. Then you have Deuce and Tabata who've had their rivalries. But instead, it looks like these guys are taking on the most foreign elements possible so that they can have a familiarity heading into the end of the contest. And hold on a second. Tyler Van Diver tying Tabata up in the trio. Whoa. Already could have been looking for the coast to coast. Instead, double stomp to the chest. Going for the pin on Tabata to eliminate him early, but he only doesn't even get a 1. Meanwhile, Deuce and Duncan Jones facing off at ringside, going around the ringside area. Van Diver back inside, the springboard inverted DDT. Takes down the Bad Luck King. Now a super kick, he caught him there. Follows up with Golden Keys. But he's not finished yet. Looking to finish Tabata off here with the Golden Star DDT. Floats over, hooks the leg, and Tabata kicks out at 2. Shinzo Tabata has not been in a good way at all so far in this matchup. Meanwhile, Deuce is just having his way with Duncan Jones at ringside. But Tabata, he's got to find a way to turn things around against Van Diver soon, or try to get out of there, take on either Deuce or Duncan Jones instead, because what's happening right now is not good for his chances of winning the European Championship. Tabata finally turns the tide, though. Neck breaker and a butterfly suplex to follow up. Now going to pick him up. There's a right hand, has him rocked. Looking to follow up here with the Brain Buster. Just like that, Shinzo Tabata has turned this around. And now could be looking to set Vandiver up and put him away here. Looking for the bad luck bomb. Into the cover, he's got him stacked up. But Vandiver kicks out. And Deuce and Jones just do not want to get back inside. And now Tabata is just viciously slamming Vandiver's head into the canvas. Gonna throw him into the corner now. There's the clothesline. No, a reversal from Vandiver. The Uranagi takes him down. Gonna pick him back up now, setting him up out of the corner, looking for a golden star bomb. Rolls him over, hooks the leg. Shoulders are down, but Tabata kicks out. Oh, boot of doom from Deuce on the outside, meanwhile, sends Jones into the announce table. Meanwhile, Vandiver, golden star DDT once again to Tabata, and he stays alive. Kicks to the back, just gets absorbed by the Bad Luck King, who follows up with a clothesline. Now going to send Vandiver into the corner. Turns him around. What's Tabata thinking here as he brings him up to the top turnbuckle now? Finally, Deuce brings Duncan Jones back inside. Oh, boot of doom across the side of the head. Jones falls back out to ringside. And meanwhile, Brain Buster on the top turnbuckle. But now Deuce, here to pick up the pieces, takes down Tabata, who rolls out of harm's way. Deuce is looking to get rid of the golden star. He wants to make sure Vandiver stays down and stays down for good as he delivers Deuce's Wild. Hooks the leg, shoulders down. Only a 2. This match continues on for the golden star, but now you see Duncan Jones is back into this, and my God, what a bloody mess his face is right now. Avoids the boot of doom and takes Deuce down with that drop kick. This is the stomp. Instead, he's being lifted up into a gorilla press gut check. But while Deuce is down trying to get back up, Tabata takes advantage, unloads those right hands into the face. Now Vandiver has a high angle calf crusher. But no. Duncan Jones finds an escape. Now you're back down to 3 inside the ring. Oh! Uppercut just lays out Shinzo Tabata. Deuce is the only man left standing at the moment. Duncan Jones trying to pick himself back up. Deuce picks Tabata back up, looking to finish him off with Boston Knee Party. Into the cover, hooks the leg to eliminate Shinzo Tabata, and he only gets a 2 still. Duncan Jones thinking about how he can capitalize, but he just takes a boot of doom as he's setting Tabata up for disaster. And this could be the end of Duncan Jones here. No, wait. Deuce is looking for Deuce's Wild. Vandiver breaks it up, looking for his own mode of attack. But he has only incurred the wrath of the European champion, who gives him a big half and half for his troubles. Jones out of the ring once again. Tabata and Vandiver seemingly working together for now, as Tabata brings the European champion up to the top turnbuckle. There's a big right hand. Now both men up on the top rope looking for a superplex. And now you see Tyler Vandiver trying to capitalize, but Deuce is right back up. Tabata is gonna shoot on him for not selling. Now brings him face first into the ring apron. Now turns his attention back to Tyler Vandiver. But now we see Duncan Jones. He's got his own bone to pick with Shinzo Tabata. Throws him back inside the ring. And Jones could be looking to put an end to the Bad Luck King. Maybe not, though. Hold on, he gets caught. T-bone suplex. Or an exploder, not sure. Just not that fucking whatever the suplex was that Yanni made crash my strings at one time. Hang on a second. Van Diver. Golden Star DDT. Floats over. Hooks the leg to eliminate Duncan Jones. And he's gone. We're down to 3.
Eliminated.
Meanwhile, Deuce, just one big power move after another to Shinzo Tabata and a gore to Van Diver. Will that be it for the Golden Star? No, only a 2. Not sure if I said Golden Keys a minute ago instead of the Golden Star DDT, but either way, this match continues on with only 3 participants. And hold on a second, what is Deuce thinking? Deuce on the middle rope. He's got Van Diver on the apron. Oh my God! A superplex from the apron, going for the cover. And Van Diver's gone. We're down to 2. I'm getting flashbacks. This is New Year, No Fear all over again. At New Year, No Fear, these two headlined for the European Championship in an Extreme Rules match. Here we are, about just over 3 months later, and history finds a way to repeat itself. Will Shinzo Tabata, will he turn things around this time? Will he defeat the purebred athlete to win back the European Championship? He's got him up. Brainbuster to Deuce's bad neck on the top turnbuckle, but he's not done. That isn't going to be enough for him. He's looking for the bad luck bomb, but he got overzealous. Deuce with the reversal, but Tabata still in control. Hammerlock, suplex, and Deuce just lands awkwardly on the ropes. Going for the cover is Tabata. Will that do it? No, only a 2. But hold on a minute. He's got one more in the tank. He's got the big man up. Delivers the bad luck bomb. Stacks Deuce up. 1, 2. Only a 2 count. Wait a minute. He's got one more. He's got one more in the chamber. He has him up for another bad luck bomb. Stacks him up one last time. It's over. Shinzo Tabata is your new European champion. Why'd you think I came back? My God, I could not have asked for a better ending to that match. The storytelling.
Here is your winner and new European champion, Bad Luke King.
For 100 days, Deuce has reigned as the European champion. Ever since he won the title from Shinzo Tabata, Deuce has held the European title with pride. But in challenging 3 men to a title match, it seems as though Deuce got overzealous. Because here tonight, at Titans Collide, Shinzo Tabata regains the European Championship he lost back at New Year, No Fear. My God, what a match, what a fucking pay-per-view event that we have just witnessed. I definitely could not have asked for a better show here tonight, and honestly, I kind of wish that this was the last show of 2K19. I don't know how Soul Survivor is going to top this, but we'll have to see next month. But until then, be sure to tune into Extreme Takedown Wrestling this Friday night and Motor City Wrestling this next Saturday night at 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for each show to catch up on the fallout from Titans Collide. Pain and suffering, and suffering and pain is all I know. I'm even richer, baby. Let's go. American Okada. Tabata gets it done on the big stages. Never be an elimination fatal 4-way with Shinjo Tabata. You'll get shot on. Still undefeated multi-match. He's got undefeated streaks over here. Alright, but once again, ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank each and every one of y'all for tuning in here tonight to Titans Collide. This was a fucking amazing show. From start to finish, we only had one dud of a match. But for the most part, this is just a fantastic fucking show. Once again, I want to thank each one of you guys for watching. Again, be sure to tune into to XTW and FTW this Friday and Saturday, respectively, 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for each. But until then, this was MTW Titans Collide, live from Richmond, Virginia. Forgot it for just a second. And this is your boy Doug the Dog 6, and I am signing off. Have a good night, everybody. Have a happy Sunday. And I can't wait to catch y'all later on this week. Have a good one, everybody.